So if you're a photographer out there and you're about to get your own studio, there are things I'm about to tell you that you might want to know. So don't pay the money, you have to listen to these 5 things I'm about to tell you. Because when I was dreaming to own my own studio, I was thinking getting the money to set up this place was going to be the issue, but that was not the issue at all. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 things you should actually know before owning your studio. Last one is the one that changed the way I see my photography business. So let's start with is your studio is not just a space, it's actually a business. I can remember the first time I owned my studio, what I was thinking was important is good lighting, good background, neat studio, and clients to start rushing in and calendar will be full. But man, I was wrong. When I started operating the studio business, I started taking this whole photography thing as a business. Everything I've been thinking about is cash flow. How to get cash in and maintain the space. That's what the studio is going to do to you. It's not just going to be, oh, you have a nice studio. You need to pay NEPA bill, you need to buy fuel, you need to do different expenses. If I start listing everything for you, it's just a lot. So just have it in mind that your studio is not just a space, it's actually a business, and you must actually know how money is coming in and going out. So before you get that space, don't ask yourself if I can afford the rent. The question you should ask is, can the business actually pay the rent every year? Number 2 on my list is don't spend all your money trying to make the studio look good. You should actually focus on other things like, can my studio shoot portraits? Can it shoot brand? Can content creator use it? Is it doing a particular thing that will bring money to you? Because this particular point actually pained me when I was starting my studio. The thing I wanted was nice interior. In fact, my interior designer got tired of me because I wanted different things. I wanted this, I wanted that, because I wanted my studio to be cute. Your studio can be the finest in the whole of Lagos and you still have empty booking because you are not looking at things people need or creatives or your clients needs in the studio. So just imagine you have a fine space, because there are a lot of these mistakes that happen, especially in content creator space. They just have nice space, and if you ask them for light, they don't have a particular light. So if you are going to open your studio, invest in props, lights, like different kind of lights, continuous light, flashlight. There are some people that come into the studio, they don't know how to use flashlight, they need continuous light. There are some that they've never used flashlight all their life, it's only continuous light. Some they've never used continuous light, it's flashlight. So you actually need to just have things that people will use and they need. That's the most important thing. Anything you're going to buy for the studio, make sure it's an investment for you to make money from it. So if I'm buying a chair, I know that people are going to use it. If possible, I rent it out and they're going to pay me. It is bringing money back. Because there are so many things I've bought and I look at them and I'm like, why did I buy this thing? It's just waste of money. So don't spend all your money trying to make your studio look good. With time, you can be buying those things small, but don't just rush into it. You need to spend money on things that will bring money back, because like I said in number 1, it's a business. We're not here to play. Number 3 on my list is your biggest expenses might not be the rent. There are so many things that take money from you, especially when you're running a studio space. Number 1, we have electricity bill, we have fuel. Especially in my country, Lagos, Nigeria, if you're in an area where light is not good. So this comes to the point is, anywhere you're trying to rent your space, please look for where there's light. It's very important. I'm in an area where there's light consistently. Maintaining of the space, different things in the studio that you might need to actually repair. It should just be taking money from you. Right now, as I'm speaking, I'm regretting the floor I chose for this space because it's something that needs to be highly maintained. Next time, in fact, not next time, it's something I'm going to change soon. I will choose a color that does not show stain a lot, because this color, any small thing, it shows a lot of stain on it. So those are the things that will take money from you, except from the rent. The rent is something you can plan for and save for, but these little things that remove 40,000 naira, 20,000 naira in a week, you might be spending up to 300,000 naira. It's crazy. You should be ready for that. as someone who's about to own a studio space. And number 4 on my list, this is one of like the positive one in my ear in this video. I might be happy. Owning your own studio can make you so creative. I mean, it's so nice. I can remember when I didn't have my studio, I had to go out to rent space. I had to think about, oh, is this time available to rent? Please book me down. Then when I get there, I'll not that I'll be fighting, but I'll be dragging time with another photographer who wants to snap. That way, a creative flow can come in. But with my own space, I have my own time, and I can relax more and be creative. But without having my space out there, renting space is just stressful, and it keeps you on your feet to rush your creativity, and that's something that I didn't really like at all. So owning your own space is actually good. It makes you creative. You can calm down and create whatever you want to create. But there are still times whereby you want to also create and someone books your studio, because I do rent my studio. So it depends on you. If you want to rent your studio out there, it's still like you're doing the same thing, going out to rent space, because if another person book before you need to wait and stuff like that, especially if your studio is fully booked. You might not have that creative flow at that moment, but you just know that you have your own space and you can do it anytime. You can do it at night when nobody's in the studio. I mean, you can create, it's your own space, so you can create anytime. So having your own space will make you more creative and understand your own type of... I've realized that, I think me owning my own studio space made me realize the type of portrait photography, the kind of lighting I want. When I was still renting out there, I didn't really know the lighting setup I love the most, because I only have access to that thing when I only get to that studio, which I'm probably giving 1 or 2 hours to snap my clients. So I've not really balanced to understand the kind of light I want. But owning my own space, I know that, okay, this is the kind of light I'm used to. I love this. When my clients come, I give it to them, and you just know your style. And the last one on my list, which is actually very important, don't build your studio for yourself, build it for your clients. I mean, this might be weird to you, but if you are building your studio for yourself, you just want different things. For example, I can be looking at Instagram and I see something in someone's studio and I'm saying I want that thing, when I know it's not going to bring money and my clients might not need it. So what you should do is look at what your client needs. Can this thing actually help my clients? Can this thing actually make my clients more comfortable? Because those are the things that will actually help you bring more clients. If your clients love this particular thing in your studio, they will tell their friends, oh, this person have this, please go to the studio and you see there. Just anything you're doing in your studio, make sure you're doing it because of clients or the client base you're trying to pursue. There are some studios that they follow trends, like they do different backgrounds once the trend starts, and people go there because of the trend. There are some, I hardly follow trend because it's a lot. You have to be changing background every time and stuff like that. So I hardly follow trends. I just work on more lights, more things that people will need to make their video or picture come out nice. I just focus on what people actually need. So someone might come to my studio today and say, oh, you don't have this particular chair. And if I realize that so many people are making that request of that same prop or that same chair, I know that I have to get it because that's what they want. So focus on what your clients want, not on yourself. Because me personally, if I was focusing on myself, there are so many things I want that I will buy, and I know that it's not going to be useful. Yeah, so those are the 5 points you should actually have in mind before going out to go and pay money to own a studio. Because I can tell you for real, it's not easy to run a studio space. It's not an easy one, but if you know how to do it, you will enjoy it a lot. The goal is to make money at the end of the day. So please subscribe to my video if you don't learn something from this video. Like the video and share to everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.